Welcome to Central, your favorite fragrance reviewing channel, and I'm your host, Umesi. Guys, I've been waiting to say this. This is the first official episode, and I'm glad that you're here. Stay tuned. We're going to talk everything about fragrances, about my top 20, about why I'm here, about where I came from with this idea, and how I got here. Stay tuned. Okay guys, this channel is a fragrance reviewing channel. What we do here, we find fragrances, we review them, we talk about the price, we talk about where we can find them, and some people would be knowledgeable about fragrances and other people really don't care. And this channel is for people who want to get more knowledge about fragrances. As you may know, guys, there are 5 senses that humans really live by. You know, the sight, the hearing, the taste, the touch, the smell. And the smell is the most important one, because as long as you breathe, you're gonna smell something. And it's very important that as a person, just smell nice. Taking a fragrance and applying it takes like 2 seconds, and it can appeal to the next person. And you know, it's always easier to remember someone's smell, and it evokes some, you know, memory in the head. People will always remember what they smelled, and it's very important that we smell good. If we go back in history of fragrances, we'd remember that the Magi, the 3 wise men from the Bible, when Jesus was born, they brought 3 important gifts: the gold, the myrrh, the frankincense. Now the gold I understand, because Jesus was king, and maybe they had to affirm his kingship. That's why they brought the gold, because if you're gonna crown someone, you're gonna need gold. I understand that one. Frankincense, myrrh, those 2 are fragrances. And I don't know why they brought fragrances, but I know those men were wise and they were knowledgeable. They followed the stars which led them to where Jesus Christ was. Now that tells me those guys were very smart and they were knowledgeable. But why they brought those 2 fragrances, I don't know. But we just could speculate that maybe it was for anointing. Myrrh oil, I don't know. It could have been anointing Jesus. We don't know. And frankincense is it's an incense. Other churches still burn the incense, and you know, in my culture, because I'm Zulu, we still burn an incense called impepo. You know, maybe to chase bad spirits, maybe to, you know, for aroma in the room. I don't know. But fragrances were significant back then, and they're still significant now. So guys, this thing of smelling good, it's something that is very ancient and people appreciate it. So that's why I like smelling someone who smells good. That's why I like cleanliness. That's why I like, you know, having new memories. So I really hope we're gonna have a good time in this channel. Now, what prompted me to start this channel It was when I was going through a rough time in 2018, and was in a bad relationship. My career was not going anywhere. Slowly. What else was happening in my life back then? Bad credits. So I really needed a hobby. I really needed something that's just gonna ease my mind, you know. And at that time I thought, you know, maybe YouTube, man. I should do something on YouTube, but I didn't know, because I have huge amounts of movies, I have huge amounts of music, and I thought, but there are so many people doing this, man. And you know, while having these thoughts in my mind, Peltusi, shout out to Peltusi. I don't know if she will ever see this video, but she tweeted something. She said, "What fragrance are you wearing?" And man, I remember going through my fragrances thinking, okay, what am I wearing frequently? You know, while going through that through that list, then it hit me. It's okay, wait, I could be a fragrance reviewer. You know, I could just review fragrances, basically. And I thought that was a pot of gold when I first light bulb moment. And then I started, you know, searching this thing of, okay, let me see who does this anyways, or on YouTube, because I thought I'd be the first one. And then again, it seemed like music, it seemed like reviewing movies. Again, there's a lot of people doing the same thing. But I realized, you know, after all these people in South Africa, my country, there's actually no one doing this. I don't know right now as I speak with how many people review fragrances in South Africa, but back then there's this just one guy who was reviewing fragrances, and he had like three videos, and I don't know whether his name was Kasi Fragrances, but yeah, I thought, no, this guy's reviewing, but he doesn't take this thing serious. So I thought, you know, let me just have a proper channel, and review fragrances. And ever since, I have been collecting, because I already had a decent number of fragrances, and I got into this rabbit hole. Till today, I'm still learning. There's still a lot of stuff that I don't know. There's still a lot of stuff that I would like to acquire. But I have over 100 fragrances, which is not a large number for someone who reviews fragrances. I believe I could give people a valuable insight, you know, a valuable advice, something they can explore themselves. And you know, fragrances are a subjective type of, you know, valuable advice. And you know, fragrances are very subjective, and what I like, someone could not like. But you know, I'm just gonna give my honest opinion on fragrances in general. And while we are in South Africa, there are fragrances that people just do not know at all. and which are very nice fragrances because they just used to what they see in the magazine and, or on TV, and they just don't have an idea or what is this. So I'm just here to help and be, you know, your eyes and ears when it comes to this fragrance community. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Guys, I have like 20 fragrances here that I trust, that I know people would enjoy, that I know people have given me positive feedback on. And my frequently asked question, because people know that I love this fragrance thing, they always ask me, what's your top 3? What's your top 5? What's your top 10? So I'm just gonna give you 20 of the trusted fragrances that I believe in. And I can tell you now, my most expensive fragrances are not here. Okay, first one is this one, Parfums de Mali. Very hyped fragrance, very popular in the fragrance community, but it's just not on this list. Since surviving COVID last year, I used to have trouble sleeping, and this thing here has a menthol in it, like Vicks. So I apply it on my pillow and I sleep like a baby. So yeah, it's beautiful in that way. And another one is this beast here, Baronda, by Nasamato Baronda. Oh my god, this thing is 30 mils. It's very tiny. If you compare this and this, you'd see how tiny this thing is. It's only 30 mils, only comes in 30 mils, and it's 2,700. Again, it's one of my expensive colognes, and it's extrait de parfum. I really wish this atomizer was a roll-on, so I could just dab it here. This is the only fragrance I dab, spray it here and dab it, because it's very powerful when it comes to projecting. So I believe dabbing would just tone it down a little. And my next one would be Jejov. Again, I'm not in my top 20, but I'm just giving you the 3 most expensive fragrances I have. They are just not on this list here. Look at this. Comes in a leather box, hand stitched. This looks like a casket. This is a Renaissance by Jejov. Oh, guys, just look at this. Elegance. Woo. But again, it's not on my top 20. The following list, I just believe you guys would like it, and I hope you buy some of these, because to me these are must-haves. Okay, let's get into this top 20 and pronto. Okay, my first one, number 20, Montal Black Oud Nuclear Beast. Oh my god. Whew. Guys, I remember the first time I had this thing. I was in a jazz club, Chairman in Durban. Shout out to Chairman. Man, I was there, just glad, getting drowsy, getting drunk and stuff. And this particular guy walked in wearing this. I was, you know, getting asleep, and this thing woke me up. Like suddenly just woke me up. And I was like, what's that? What's that? You know, I literally chased the guy just trying to find out what was this. And then he told me it's Black Oud by Montal. I knew Montal, I knew the fragrances. I was skeptic about them. I just didn't know on the skin they would smell so divine. And since that day, I had to get myself one. And number 19, Encre Noir. This might not be familiar to anyone who's not a fragrance head. Lalique by Encre Noir. My God. My God. This is another beast. Nuclear performance. And what I like about this is that you're gonna spray it, to smell it, and I think it's an average fragrance until it hits someone's nose. Oh my God, the amount of compliments I've got from this. It's I was just not expecting it. So when I went through my list, I said, Lalique, you are not the most, friendly type of fragrance, but people have given me best compliments when it comes to you. My next one, everyday fragrance. The last decade from 2010 to 2020, this has been my favorite, house, man. Bulgari Aqua Atlantique. I've had my fair share of I've been using original Aqua. I've used Aqua Amara, and now I'm into this Atlantique, man. Bulgari does the best fragrances, man. And this is aquatic, as the name says, it's aqua. This is aquatic / blue fragrance. This would be similar to Dylan Blue by Versace. And I find this very bright, man. This is very bright, and it made the list. Shout out to Bulgari, man. We move on to the next one. Next one would be Vetiver Fatale. Oh my God, this is that celebration fragrance right here. This is that New Year's Eve right here. This is that Mandela Day right here. This fragrance is very similar to Baronda Bal d'Afrique. For those who are brand conscious, I'm sure they would go with Bal d'Afrique, but this is just slightly cheaper than Bal d'Afrique. But the perfumer is the same perfumer, Jerome Epinette. So this thing, it's something to go for if you want that, everyday type of fragrance, relaxed, fresh. That's the way to go. And we move to number 16. Number 16, YSL M7. Ooh. This is that gentleman, that man's man right here. This is that man's man right here. And the creative director of this was Tom Ford, and you can feel his presence in this fragrance. M7 is for that Audi driving guy, that gentleman you always go to for advice, that guy who comes first when you think about lowball and negotiations, that guy who's gonna be your best man. This is it, man. YSL M7. Number 15, Mancera Cedrat Bose. Woo! Another nuclear. This thing can take like 2 days straight. 2 days straight. The performance in here is super, and the smell, fresh, is very unusual. I like this, guys. Very beastly, and it's an everyday fragrance. Again, great for office, great for date nights. Women appreciate this. Ooh. And I think women can rock this too. Mancera Cedrat Bose, very fresh. The compliments are very high on this thing. Okay, we're moving on right along to number 14. Ooh, another one. The guys, we just gotta have beast only in this list. Bentley Intense for Men. This thing, I underrated this for a very long time. Again, I knew this fragrance, but I just didn't take it serious until I got into this fragrance business. And there are very expensive fragrances that are similar to this. This is similar to Dior Ambre Nuit. This is similar to Maison Francis Kurkdjian Grand Soir. Oh my god, you know, amber fragrances are just going to smell expensive and elegant, and this thing right here smells exactly like that, but the price is cheaper, guys. This is less than 1,000 rands, and my god, you're gonna smell like a prince on this thing. Very underrated, highly favored. Okay, the next one, in fact these next three you might be familiar with. Night bangers. These are night bangers. Clubbing. First one, Versace Eros. Whoa. Versace Eros, guys. This thing is minty and inviting and fresh, and it has attitude. This fragrance right here has attitude. Can speak to you. It says, I don't care. Yo, where the guns at? Where's the booze at? This thing right here is for someone who is a party animal, who just don't wanna have, you know, debates with you. They want what they want. This is that right here. Versace Eros. I highly recommend this. And this comes at number 13. And number 12, another clubbing beast, Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. I don't need to spray this. This projects off the bottle, and very sweet, and very masculine at the same time. I don't know how they managed to do that. Very sweet and very masculine at the same time. And in number 11, guys, this fragrance, I respect it for what it is. I have to say that. I respect it for what it is. You know, I'm a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, but you won't find me bashing Umesi. So, this thing right here, Dior Sauvage. Dior Sauvage, guys. This is an instant classic for that young guy, for that old guy, for that guy who's full of confidence, for that guy who just doesn't wanna go through a journey when it comes to fragrances. He wants just something that works, that performs, that attracts people, that brings compliments, that is sexy, and it's this, guys. Dior Sauvage. And guys, you will notice on this top 20 I just have one fragrance per house. Just one fragrance per house, because you know I need to show variety and I don't want to repeat same houses. It's gonna look like, because other houses are just gonna eat G because they are that good. Versace would eat if I had to repeat fragrance houses. Dior would eat again if I had to repeat fragrance houses. And what else I have there? Dolce & Gabbana would eat if I had to repeat fragrance houses. So I just had to take one fragrance per house, so you would understand. If I've mentioned Versace once, you won't see Versace again. So that's how it works, guys. Now we're moving on to our top 10. If you're into aesthetics, guys, you're gonna love this. Look, this looks like Lamborghini. This looks like a Lamborghini sneaker or something. Very beautiful on your shelf, on your whatever, man. Whatever way you put your fragrances. Iris Beast, guys. Valentino Uomo Intense. For formal attire. If you're in your suit, interview vibes, meeting important people, this is what should comes to mind, guys. Whew. Valentino Uomo Intense. Dior Homme Intense is similar to this, so I won't feature Dior. I've already featured Dior. Sauvage is already here, so there won't be another Dior. So as a substitute, this is it. Valentino Uomo Intense. Same fragrance. Highly recommended. Moving on, guys, to number 9. Woo! Another beast, another classic. Chanel, Bleu de Chanel. This is eau de parfum, guys. If you're into concentrations, this is eau de parfum. I've put a dent into that thing because I like it. It's an easy reach. I apply this for whatever occasion. This thing is versatile. I like this, guys. Grown manish, like fresh guy who loves himself. So that's it. At number 9, that was Bleu de Chanel. Number 8, he's a beast, guys. It's gonna get intense as we go to number 1. And at number 8, Prada L'Homme. Ooh, Prada L'Homme, guys. This is that spring. This is that, we've been waiting for this type of fragrance. You know, the spring day type of fragrance where you just cannot wait for summer. You know summer is around the corner. This is that new leaves on the tree. I want to say melting snow. But we don't experience snows in here. But I'm just trying to show you that after a rough time, a new beginning, fresh, luxurious, and all of that. This is what comes to mind. Prada L'Homme, guys, number 8. Highly recommended. Number 7. I Rich Dad with Everything. Guys, this is I don't know if you guys can see this. Focus. Ooh. Okay, let's move on. This is Armani Privé Rosie Arabi. Rose and oud combo. Rose and oud combo. This, check this out, man. Slick, black bottle, gold plated, gold cap. This smell luxurious. This is expensive. This is that guy who has everything. Go to this. Perfect for date nights. This thing will leave a statement. As soon as you enter the room, this will leave a statement. There are similar fragrances to this. Joe Malone, Velvet Oud, similar to this. Zhezhov, Modern Words, similar to this. And I'm sure there are other oud and combo fragrances that are similar to this. But again, I highly recommend this for date nights. I don't see people pulling this off in the workplace. You just gonna smell bougie when everyone is just minding their business. So this is for date nights. Rosie Arabi at number 7. Armani did a great job right there. And number 6. Hey, guys, if this fragrance performed better, this would easily be number 1. Whew. The one, Dolce & Gabbana. Hi boo. This thing, guys. Okay, you might think, what is happening here? This guy. Guys, the way I recommend this, I'm just gonna unbox. I'm just gonna unbox a new one. Dolce & Gabbana, the one. You. Alright, guys, this is 150 mils, the old one, and the new one again 150 mils. Cause guys, you just have to have this. This is a must have. I'm unboxing right now. Full one. You know what? I'm just gonna wear this, man, straight up. Cause I love this. In fact, this is just one fragrance I overspray because of the performance. Man, it's tragic, but guys, this smell is the best thing I've ever had in my life. I love this very much. Dolce & Gabbana, the one at number 6, and right now we're going to the top 5. The most frequently asked question: what is your top 5? My top 5 would always differ based on the year, what came out that year, based on the performance, because you know sometimes fragrances reformulate, so you know that can alter your thinking or your choice. So right now, this is my top 5, guys. This is my top 5. The next one, number 5, Boss Bottled Intense. My God, this started my journey, man. Early 2000 as a teenager, man. I used to rock this. I used to rock this. This was my signature scent for a very long time. And I remember my cousin's friend wore Tommy Hilfiger. And you know, I was using sprays like Cabo, Ego, Axe, You Are the Fire, and things like that. I didn't know anything about, you know, fragrances. So this guy wore Tommy Hilfiger, and I was like, what is this? What is this? And he said, Tommy Hilfiger. I knew I had to find myself a cologne, because after that I really liked that style. I really liked how he smelled, and I knew I had to find myself a perfume. And I went to the shop. I'm like, okay, I'm looking for a fragrance. They told me, what do you usually wear? I didn't know anything, so I lied. I'm like, I wear Tommy Hilfiger. They're like, okay, fine. If you like Tommy Hilfiger, we think you're gonna love this Boss Bottled. Oh my God. I smelled it. It was a love at first sight. So I was like, okay, give it to me. And that was my steez. That was my go-to. And I took this and ran. So moving on to number 4. Louis Vuitton. L'Immensité. Oh God, focus. Okay, there. L'Immensité by Louis Vuitton. My God, the freshness in here. I can think of all the opulent thing you can do wearing this. You could just go to a yacht. I'm thinking about the yacht, and a hot girl next to you who loves you. This thing it's powdery, it's fresh, it's elegant, and I like that it looks very beautiful on your dressing table. And the name, you know, the hype that goes with the Louis Vuitton. You're just not going to look like that guy, but you're just going to smell like that guy. So I highly recommend this. At number 4, Louis Vuitton L'Immensité. Number 3, my God, the beast in the fragrance community, Tom Ford. And Tom Ford would have a lot of mentioning here on this list, but we are going with just one, guys. Oud. Guys, this is that gentleman, that guy you just cannot mess with. Soon as you smell this fragrance, you reserve your comments. It just it just gives me that vibe, you know, that I just need this guy's PA. I can't speak to him. This guy's like that executive guy you just don't want to talk to. Can you just get someone who's gonna pass the message? Yeah, boss type of stuff. Oud, again, highly recommended. At number 3, oh my God, number 2. So okay, I know other people are already figuring out, okay, what is next. And Jesus Christ, This fragrance right here is my first pricey fragrance that I ever bought, and I remember thinking, okay, people are going to think I'm crazy buying such expensive fragrance, but my God, as I wear it, I don't know, I feel like I have an alter ego. Creed Aventus, my God, a beast. Look at the dent in that thing. Yes, Creed Aventus, again, opulence, opulence. You gonna smell like some king from somewhere. I don't know. I can't even mention the country, guys. But this is beautiful. This is royalty. This is luxury. This is that freshness, that confidence, that, oh God, I'm getting out of words. I'm just simply getting out of words. And at number one, hey guys, this smells like, you know, when you when you're burning something with an iron, or soon as you plug the iron, hit on the, and it gives you that steam. I don't know if I'm even making sense. I don't know. My English is failing me right now. This is that burning sensation right here. Whoo! Mason Francis Katjan Baccarat Rouge 540. Unisex. Beast right here. Guys, I'm just out of words right now. I don't even know what to say, but this thing will turn heads. And again, I recommend this for nights out, because, you know, during the day you just gonna look like, why is this guy standing on us like this? So at night it's just gonna give you attention. It's just gonna shine in the crowd. In the club, they would notice you. In a restaurant, you know, there's gonna be that pause. In a function, the best again, women can wear this, men can wear this. It's the best thing I know right now. Best thing I know right now. There are a lot of fragrances, guys, but I put this at number one, and soon as you put your nose on this, you know why I chose this. So guys, that is my top 20. And guys, this has been my first official episode, and I'm planning to have one episode every Sunday. So yeah, just gonna start slowly, but soon as I get used to this thing, you're gonna see more of me. So right now it's just gonna be one episode per week, and I hope you've enjoyed this first episode, and I really wish you guys could like and subscribe and just follow me, just support this page. We're gonna grow together, and appreciate everyone who has liked and subscribed already, or hit the bell notification so you're the first person to know when I'm posting a new video. But it's been good, guys. I'm gonna see you next week. I love you. Send trail, tell your friends to tell their friends about this channel. Thank you very much, guys. See you next week. Bye.